Jeans and boots, jeans and boots, jeans and boots. Today, I got another jeans video. I'm working my way through all of the Levi's jeans. So today I have the relaxed 550 from Levi Strauss. And we're gonna try it out with 8 different cowboy boots featuring 8 different toe shapes so you can see if the fit is going to be right for you and your cowboy boot style. Let's get into it.
I'm just here to connect ya, and then I'll be on my way.
Hey everybody, my name is Jeremiah Craig. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please subscribe. And if you're usual, always like and comment down there as well. Love seeing your guys' thoughts about these jeans and boots combination. Like I said, I'm working my way through all of the Levi's jeans to see how they pair with different cowboy boots and just to break down the fit so I can compare them all eventually. So we're in the relaxed area here. I was able to get a pretty good deal on these new relaxed jeans from shopgoodwill.com. They were still in the bag and everything. I think I got them for like 20 bucks or something like that, which is about $40 less than what they usually are new. And they still are new. They got all the tags and everything. So it came in the bag. It was pretty cool. I lucked out there. So figured why not, let's make a video of these right now. And you know where we start, always with the rundown. Yes, these are the Levi's 550 original relaxed fit jeans. Apparently they released this back in 1985. The color of these ones in particular are the medium washed. They're also made out of 100% cotton denim, so unlike other Levi's jeans, these are non-stretch. The fit is described as sits at the waist, it's loose through the thigh, and it has a slightly tapered leg opening. So I'll be interested to see how that tapered leg opening works with some of these cowboy boots. These Levi's 550 jeans have a zip closure. They're made in Bangladesh and they're coming in at $69.50 at Levi's.com, but they're cheaper at Amazon.com depending on the size and color that you choose. Now it's time to try on these jeans with 8 different kinds of cowboy boots. All right, here we go. Let's start this out with a roper style boot. This is an Ariat Clanton from their Benchmade line. It has a roper round toe, about a 1 1/4 inch heel, and it comes up 10 inches tall. These Levi 550 jeans are a nice relaxed jeans. Maybe one of the most relaxed, kind of very similar around the thighs as the 569 with just a little bit more taper. Down at the bottom you can see where that jean is stopping on the boot just above the heel. So the 569 would come over the heel just a little bit more. And I've done a video on that before. So these are gonna sit just a little bit higher up on the boot. It seems like with a lot of these boots, just right out of the gate, looking at this roper here. Lots of nice room in the thighs. And I'm not one to miss leg day either. So as you guys might have noticed in some of these other videos, sometimes my quads fill out the jeans. So this is very roomy in here. So if you're a bigger guy or are definitely doing your deadlifts in the gym, then these might be a good choice for you. We'll discuss the length and the fit down low here in a minute, but let's do it with a U-toe cowboy boot. All right, here we have a U-toe cowboy boot example. This is a Hondo 2670 with a bull hide foot, a 2-inch heel, and it comes up 14 inches tall. The length of these jeans are a 36, so I was able to get my stackable size of a 32-36 length, and you can see it definitely is really baggy down here towards the bottom of my foot and around my calf. And I like to get a 32-36 when I can, especially in Levi's, guys, because when I run these through the washer and dryer, they're gonna shrink up. Levi's always shrink up on me a little bit too much, and I'll show that later on in this video of what they look like after running them through the washer and the dryer. So right now, they are super stackable, right? It looks almost a little bit sloppy, but I know they're gonna shrink up so much in the dryer. And that's just something that I've noticed with Levi's in general, especially when it comes to their 100% cotton jeans, which is what this is. Now let's try this jean with an R toe. All right, here we have an R toe or a medium round toe. JW Boot Company also calls this an oval toe. This is JW Boot Company's signature line boot, the Ithaca, and it has about a 1.5-inch heel, and it comes up about 12 inches tall. The cool thing about this relaxed jean that kind of separates it from many other relaxed jeans is the leg opening. It's much more tapered and is sitting higher on the boot than what a lot of other jeans would. A lot of jeans, especially relaxed jean that I'm stacking, have really wide leg openings. And this would be the perfect example for that taper to just sort of slide over the heel, which doesn't look really good in my opinion, and kind of hides the boot. So if you're a bigger guy and you like to wear more narrow toes like this R toe or a J toe that we'll look at in a second, this might be a good jean for you because it's gonna sit higher up on that boot and show more of the boot off, rather than compared to other relaxed fit jeans where it's just sort of a straight relaxed. That opening, the pant opening, is gonna cover boots that have more narrow toe shapes, and you're not gonna be able to really show it off. So bigger guys who like to wear narrow toe boots, this might be a good option. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. But speaking of more narrow toe shapes, let's try it with a J toe. All right, so here we have our J toe example, a more narrow round toe shape. This is from BNV Boots. It's a navy full quill ostrich boot with about a 1.5-inch heel, and it comes up about 13 inches tall. And you can see what I'm talking about here, how that jean just stops right before the heel. And that's what you want to see if you are wearing more narrow toe boots, because if you wear a relaxed fit jean that has a wide leg opening, it's going to cover up that boot. It's going to make your foot look smaller, and it just isn't really a good look. So like I said in the last boot with that R toe, if you're a bigger guy and you like to wear more narrow toe shapes, I think this might be a good way to go. Let's keep testing it out here with a snip toe. All right, here's our snip toe example. This is a Heritage Flores, and it's hand tooled all over. Looks great. It's got about a 1.5-inch heel, and it comes up about 13 inches tall. Lots of lacing on the top of this boot too. Lots of material to cover it up, and the relaxed fit jean is doing a great job covering up all that material. Again, it's doing really well showing off the boot while also being a relaxed fit with lots of room in the thighs and around the calves. So it's really nice. I swear this is gonna be great for those of you who are bigger guys who like to wear toe shapes like this. Let's talk about the fit at the waist here for a second. I think it's very true to other big name brand waist sizes. It's not too tight, it's not too loose, it's just perfect, just what I would want from a 32 waist. It's what I expect when I go to brands and I say I want a 32 waist from the big brands. This is how I would want it to fit. So very true, feels great. It's just loose enough to be where I would want to wear a belt, but I don't have to like really cinch up that belt or anything to keep this on. It's not like squeezing me to the point that I wouldn't want to wear a belt at all or wouldn't have to. So I'm really liking this relaxed fit with these more narrow toe shapes, which is something that I don't usually see when it comes to relaxed fit jeans. So very unique in that regard. Let's try this with just a little bit wider of a square toe with a narrow square or a cutter toe. All right, here we have a narrow square toe or cutter toe. Blackjack calls this a V toe, and this is a Pirarucu fish skin leather from Blackjack Boots. It's got about a 1.5-inch heel, and it comes up about 12 inches tall. And again here, it's going really well. So like, man, I just think this is gonna go well with all of the boots that we're looking at today. We'll have to see about the wide square, but so far it's gone with all of these toe shapes, which is very unusual for relaxed fit jeans. Usually relaxed fit jeans don't do very well with some of these more narrow toe shapes that we looked at, the R toe, the J toe, the snip toe. But I think that these did very well in that space. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and it's doing well here. But there's a toe shape that is a little bit more dressy, and sometimes it has a difficulty with a lot of jeans, and that's the French toe. So let's take a look at that next. All right, here we have a French toe. This is a Boulet 8502 Cayman belly boot with about a 1.5 inch heel, and it comes up about 12 inches tall. This boot has a problem with a lot of jeans. A lot of jeans just want to slide over this heel, even if it's not a jean that had been doing that to any of these other boots over here. This boot is unique in that regard, but again here, you're seeing that it's landing in the perfect spot on this boot. Just above the heel, you're able to show off a little bit of that counter on the boot. That's what this part of the boot is called. Just above the heel is the counter. And when you do that on a pair of boots, especially a pair of dress boots, you're able to show it off more, which is the whole reason why you wanted to wear a dress boot like this, is to show it off, right? If you were able to get something like the Levi's 569, it would cover up this boot so much, nobody would see it, your foot would look small. So I really like the fact that this is like the perfect taper for many of these cowboy boots when it comes to a relaxed fit. Now let's see what happens when we try this jean with a wide square toe with a double stitch welt. All right, here we have a wide square toe with a double stitched welt example. This is an Ariat Circuit Patriot boot. It's got about a 1.25 inch block heel, and it comes up about 10 inches tall. And here again, you can see where that jean is stopping on the heel, which is really nice. And also it's wide enough in the calf for these jeans not to bucket too much, right? A lot of relaxed fit jeans or jeans that stop a little bit higher on the heel have a tough time with Ariats in particular because the Ariat tops are so wide. So when you try to stack, you get a bucket effect in a lot of them. But this jean is wide enough at the calf before it tapers too much for it not to bucket at all when you're stacking this much, which is pretty cool. So, I mean, what a great all-around jean for you bigger guys out there who have a bunch of different kinds of toe shapes in your boot collection, or if you just like narrow toes in general. Because this is a very versatile jean that's really comfortable, lots of room in the thighs and the calves, but it works with almost all of these boots. Still, I wanna know your thoughts down in the comments. Now I'm gonna go out and about in these jeans, wash them and dry them, and show you guys how they shrunk up. All right, guys, so I wore these Levi's 550 relaxed jeans around all weekend long. I helped my Rotary Club sort through donated items at our Finger Lakes Reuse Center. And I put them through the washer and the dryer after that to see how they shrunk, and they did shrink up quite a bit. You know, it's a much more comfortable length for me now, especially around the leg opening and the calves. I felt like they were a little bit too long there, a little bit sloppy looking, and they looked a little bit more appropriate after shrinking for my body type. Now, I want to say that there's going to be comments out there. Those jeans look awful. They look sloppy on you. Yes, I know they aren't for me and my body type. It's not the right jean for me. I don't have the quad thickness for a jean like this, but wearing this jean did give me quite a bit of insights into who this jean would be good for and the boot style that they might like. So if you are a bigger guy or you have big quads, you have trouble fitting into some jeans, this might be a good jean for you, especially if you like the narrow toe shapes on cowboy boots and you like to show your boots off. You know, a lot of relaxed jeans out there have just this really wide leg opening, and sometimes that can cover up boots. Maybe boots with more narrow toe shapes like the snip toe, the J toe, and the R toe. But if you're a bigger guy and you like those toe shapes, then this jean falls in the exact place that you would want to show those boots off. So I would have to say that this is a good jean for those of you out there who are looking to show off your boots, but you're a bigger guy with bigger quads. So this is very unique in that regard, and I think it falls in a special place for cowboy boots. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you have experience with the Levi's 550 and you're a bigger guy? Let me know. For all the folks coming through looking for the perfect jean for them and their cowboy boots. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching today. I hope you got value from watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe while you're here, and I will see you next time. Peace.
Levi's 550s relax to the max, but they still show those boots off even when you stack. Thank you so much for watching today. Why don't you check out this video about the Levi's 569 Relax jeans? Or I got a music video down here I think you might enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe up here, and I will see you next time. Peace, have a good one.